just kicked me off once. It's been doing that shit too. I'll be talking and it just cuts it off and then it ends the chat. So stick with me here a bit. um, all moved into the new house. No reception. No phone reception. No internet. No nothing. Just a complete dead zone. So that is... I don't know, man. It's a blessing and a curse, I guess, because I mean, I wanted to see what was going on with everything these last bunch of days since last week, and I couldn't check anything, man. It makes you feel like, you know, makes you feel disconnected. That's for sure. And I have AT&T out here in Arkansas, and it is horrible. It is by far the worst service to have, but it's crazy because in Vegas it was like the best service to have. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. So I just I thought I'd fire one up. I don't know if this thing's all spotty and shit. I'm sure it is. I'm fixing to go buy it. I have a Verizon account. I just got rid of the phone. I'm fixing to go get that account back is what I'm gonna, or add a phone to it is what I'm gonna do, because I'm so fucking pissed off of this bullshit. But I think I'm gonna switch out of having an iPhone too. I think I'm fucking over it. I think fucking iPhones are complete junk. What are you doing, my guy? What are you doing? You're on the... Oh my God, take this old lady's driver's license away. Fucking A, man. Making a left turn, not in the median. She's to the right of the median, and she's making a fucking left. Oh my God. She's got to be like 90. Take this lady's driver's license away. It's fucking ridiculous. So I haven't been able to see any news. All I could say is I'm going to be short and sweet. And I want to say something, because I know a lot of people, get really, into telling me what I should think, and I would say this, and I don't want a lot of people to take it to offense, but I never really cared. I really never cared for the tribalism. I allowed myself to get a little tribal, because maybe a lot tribal, just because I don't have a good reason. I guess it's just infuriate. I can't even say it. Infuriating. This lady is so old. Oh my gosh. She almost got everybody injured being so old. But I wasn't a Charlie Kirk guy before that happened to Charlie Kirk, and I definitely am a Charlie Kirk guy now. I would say that is, for as many people that I've seen killed, as many heads I've seen chopped off, this, that, and the other. And again, I don't fucking care, bro. I don't care. You want to talk shit, go ahead all day long. That is some of the worst shit I ever seen. That fool did not deserve that. It was so despicable that I'm still, there's a part of me that wants war, man. There's that part of me, that's, but, if he taught us anything or could teach us anything, I know good's gonna win in the end. It's just like, how long till then, and I think it's incredibly terrible what happened to him in front of everybody like that. For them to say that he's a right-wing extremist, this, that, and the other, and they make that rhetoric and they make it so that people do crazy shit. And so I don't know who I'm convinced killed him. I feel like the Israel stuff's way more plausible than anything else. There's just too much weird shit going on, and I would say keep your families really close and love your loved ones, love your wife, love your kids, take care of your family, keep your community strong, go to church if you can, and it's just been a crazy couple months, I was gonna say, the only person I ever really, as far as like if I was listening to somebody, would be Sap, if because there's many people as around us and that have been in all these chats, this, that, and the other, that have taught, how much mess I've had talk to me over the years, because I don't see eye to eye with everybody individual. But I would say that me and Sap seen eye to eye. I think me and him, as far as being on the same playing field and all that, I mean, that was my guy, man. Sap was my fucking guy. That was my buddy, man. And that shit hurts. All this shit hurts. It's just like a gang of pain, man. And so all you can do is pray, you know? Pray for, I guess, resolve, and pray for strength to be strong instead of being hateful and weak, you know? Because that's what I've really reflected on myself recently, is how hateful I've become, and how weak that is, how sorry that is. It's almost like a drug addict, you know? I say something about something in the video, and somebody wants to say, well, blah blah blah, and it's like, you're just as fucking hateful as the people on the left. And I don't want no part of any of you. If you are hateful, if you're anti-Christian, if you don't see the rallying cry, the battle cry right here, whether the government did this or Israel, whatever, fucking enough is enough. But if you cannot find that love that we're supposed to have, that Jesus Christ gives us, I have the hardest time finding it, because I'm such a, I said it last week, hot or cold. I'm so passionate. I hate the other side so bad that it's hard for me. And I ask God all the time to show me, you know, like, show me not to be so hateful, because I don't want that. I don't want none of that shit. Y'all motherfuckers can have that. You motherfuckers that constantly are just hating, upset, hating. You hate life. Life is miserable. Everything sucks about it. This, that, and the other. I don't want that. I don't want to know you. I don't want anything to do with you. I want to surround myself with positive people. I want people that could be, you know, just like me, you know, like I'm just a shitty fucking person, and I'm out here trying to do my best, you know. And it's just like faggots, like Chronix Pawn and Matthew Sandoval. Oh, you can't. It's just like faggots like that, you know. It's just like motherfuckers are faggots, you know. Do you understand what I'm saying, motherfucker? Of course I hate the other side. I'm not trying to love the other side. I'm just not trying to consume myself with fucking hate. So quit being a little faggot. And bye. 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 And I know that a lot of people on the internet like hate. You know, I know a lot of people have just gone down that thing, and that's cool, man. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to be, if that's what your heart's desire is. I gotta put gas in this truck. Hold on, let me get this sucker started at least. What up, El Chavez? Yeah, I blocked him too. I don't even never block anybody, but I'm just, you know, it's just like, it's literally the point of this whole fucking thing right here. It's just, I'm done with the hate. I'm done with it. You know, I'm going to try my hardest, make it that concerted effort to be different, to be better. Because as the whole world burns and everybody devolves and everybody, you know, fulfills revelations and becomes more evil, I want to be going the opposite way. I don't want to become more evil. I don't want to become more hateful. I don't want to become a fucking goon on the internet. And that's, you know, it's just like, you know, it's just like, what's the point? I mean, I guess there's fulfillment in that. I guess somehow, some way. I mean, when's a better time to change, you know? And do people need to be like me? No, you know, usually I would say no, and you know, screw off, or some just asshole, you know me, I just say some asshole stuff because that's just how I was raised up, to be an asshole. My peers, what happened, you know, with, I mean, my family, all of it, it's all just, I was raised to be an asshole. And so can you hear me now? That's weird. This shit just muted me, and it turns comments off too. That's weird. I did not mute myself. I was just talking and then I wasn't. So just long story short, man, I'm not gonna burn myself up with hate like the rest of the people. And I know I'm really good at being hateful. I'm really good at being an asshole, you know. I was raised by my peers and my family and everybody around me to be an asshole, you know, and that's just all I ever knew, was to just be an asshole. And I'm burnt out on it. I'm tired of it. I don't get no thrill. I don't get no, you know, happiness out of saying and doing the things that I do that are hateful. You know, I used to feel like it was my fight. That was my way to push back against all this bullshit, the communist bullshit, the faggot bullshit. That was my way. That was my one little superpower. What up, Barry Wood? Liberty for all. El Chavez, Jamie, Taco, 28. I just, you know, I've been so good at being an asshole, almost like a scumbag, you know, and I don't want it anymore. I don't want that label. I don't really care a ton what people think about me, but I just think I could be better. I think I can do better. I've always wanted to do better. And I'm not just talking about financially. Financially, you know, that's the least of my worries. It's not the least of my worries, but getting my shit together, man. Just, I see these other folks that are, you know, Christians and Catholics, and they actually walk the walk. And here I am, what am I doing? Being an asshole, saying shitty shit to shitty people. I look in the mirror, I see all these people celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. You are the fucking worst human scum on this planet. But it's crazy because I look in the mirror and I see myself, for all the fucked up shit I've said. Because I hate the other side so bad. You know? So, I don't know. I've wanted to do a chat. I would love to do a chat from the house, like a chat from the new house, and just pour my guts out, because it makes me feel better. Because most people, you know, in real life, I mean, I think people in real life now are getting hit pretty hard by this. I think this hit home hard to everybody that's just, you know, not totally immerse themselves in the news, you know, because that's what I've done. And it's almost like I had you know, I get dopamine from being able to get on Twitter and see the news so fast and see the pain and see all the misery and all that kind of stuff. And then basically go like through a withdrawal because I got no internet or no phone, you know, like wondering what's going on. And then the little bits I seen of it is I didn't miss anything. It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't trust our government at all. I don't trust them at all. I don't trust Trump or Vance. I don't trust none of these guys. Somehow we're supposed to unite. Somehow we're supposed to unite and rally and be on the same team. I think that's a good idea. You won't hear an argument out of me. Because like I said, I think it's kind of funny. What was it, Wolverines? He said, "Oh, that hate's gonna burn you up one day, boy." He said, "That's what keeps me warm at night." Well, I don't like to be warm at night. I like to be cold. I fucking couldn't get no sleep if I was warm. I don't want to burn up, and I don't need it. I don't need anything but my family and God. Like I don't need all this extra shit that. Like I guess that's the threat of stuff that you could lose. Hey, Tony's he's not on there calling faggots. He's not on there calling everybody faggots no more. He's like reading parts from the Bible and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know, but you could just hear it. Motherfuckers be talking all types of shit about how I'm a this and I'm a that, I'm a hypocrite and this, that, and the other. And I think that's what stops us all from doing the right thing, doing what we're supposed to do, because we're can be scared to be ridiculed, and we can be ridiculed by the people in our closest circles. I know I've had people in our closest circles here on YouTube talk shit about me, with me in the room, without me in the room, behind my back. I've had so many people talk shit. They still do it to this day. There's so many people that were in that circle of all the people where we were that constantly bash me and have nothing good to say about me. And I don't even know most of them, Like I know, obviously, the couple ringleaders, but all the new people that they've surrounded themselves with, I don't even know these people, So it's on this fucking company truck drives me crazy. Fucking GPS bullshit. Oh my gosh. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying, and maybe I can inspire somebody, trying to inspire myself here, but maybe I can inspire somebody along the way. Cause this can't be it, man. This can't be the way of life to where we fucking hate each other so bad. We hate what each other say so bad. I mean, it's not okay for the communists to say and do what they're saying and doing. So I fight with that. I struggle with that even right now, like saying this, that I don't, it's terrible to hate somebody so bad because of their point of view, that you have to go climb up on a rooftop and do what that guy did, or if somebody else did it or whatever, maybe it was Israel. If it was, we'll never know. So, I mean, y'all can keep digging, but you're probably going to get yourselves all on the same list because I think Israel owns America. He probably was a patsy, but Israel owns America now, and I don't think you can get it back. We've been sold out for so long that get right with God, man. Know Jesus Christ. Get baptized. Go to church. Raise your family. Take care of your kids. Take care of your wife, and we could be good people. We could, even me, the person that thinks he's fucking irredeemable. You know how many church people I've talked to? You know how many pastors I've talked to that, sitting down with them like, dude, I feel irredeemable. The things I've said, the things I've done over my life, just a fucking scumbag from Las Vegas. And they all tell me the same thing, I'm not irredeemable. So it's taken me a long time to try to actually digest that and believe that to myself more than just saying it. So I got eyes full of fiberglass right now. I'm just got out of an attic working, but I miss my guy Sap, man. I miss all the good times that we had. I miss all the knowledge that he was, just infinite knowledge. I miss that motherfucker so much. He's like a brother, like a father figure, like it all, and there's no answers on what happened to him. He just passed away in his sleep, so yeah. And then this Charlie Kirk thing is pretty much the worst thing I've seen in a long time, and I've seen a lot of bad shit. So I think if we all can collectively rally around that and rally, I mean, We need to rally around God. Point blank period. It needs to be no sides, no this, no that. Rally around God. That's going to keep us all on the same team. Everybody's trying to be too tribal. And I don't care. If you don't fucking like me anymore, if you don't like what I have to say because this is what I know. I know what the right path is. I've known the right path forever. I've just been too lazy to commit and actually do it. So sorry, I'm just a fucking passionate guy here. So let me know what y'all think. Leave some comments. I'm going to go in here in a second and make sure they don't have the comments turned off again, because all these videos, I don't know if when I say the Israel word, if they just turn, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to read Revelations all the way through. But shout out to Liberty for All, man. I appreciate that, bro. I didn't even see it till today. I seen your comment, but it wouldn't even let me answer back. So I appreciate that, man. I'll do something good. I'm actually looking for a. My wife said my daughter needs a doll last night, so I'm looking for a doll. I don't know if it'll cost that much, but she likes to pull hair, so she's like, get her a doll so she can pull the doll's hair. So, incredibly blessed to have a beautiful wife, a beautiful daughter, and a beautiful house. It really sinks in my gut that I feel unworthy, you know, but I've broke my bones, I've bashed my head, I've cut myself open, I've cried, I've sweated, I made all the pain, all the gains to make all that happen. It didn't just happen, you know. I did that. I did all those freaking crawl spaces. I did all those attics. I did all this hard work, all this labor, and all this toiling to make this dream happen. And it's weird because I wish I had more friends out here. It makes it tough not having friends out here. I got a lot of friends. We got lots of internet friends, lots of YouTube friends, lots of people in other places friends, but this is a hard place to meet friends. I tell you that. North Central Arkansas is all retirement community, and it's very hard to meet anybody your age. I mean, that's why I almost abandoned everything and just went down to Florida. But I got some stuff cooking, man, and my Florida plan's going to be coming along with this plan too. So I'm going to have both. And I'm not going to stop, man. Two things I'm not going to stop. And even though I'm beat up at work, I'm not going to stop working hard and trying to obtain my goals. And I'm not going to stop every chance I get now, for sure, for real, to claim that Christ is King. God is real. He's so real that it's just insane, you know? I mean, like, his hands bless everything I do all day long. I can just see it. And it's not even physically possible without him doing it. So I will make sure that I will make sure that I can be better. I don't need to be on here as much as I want to, calling people the names that I call them and being as hateful as I am on here, because I have been extremely hateful. I have been just as bad as everybody else. So, you know, Lord, forgive me for my sins. Please watch over me. Please watch over my family. Please watch over the folks that are my friends out there, for the folks that are watching, and hopefully I can inspire them to take a more positive path than the path that I was spreading before, because all I was spreading before is just hateful bullshit. So, and if you don't like that, that'd be amen. And if you don't like that to be a little bit of my old self, well, fuck you then. You know, turn it off. Turn my channel off. Block me. Do what you got to do. But it don't have to be like this, man. It doesn't have to be this fucking evil. You know, it could be better before we meet our maker. Maybe it will. I mean, it probably will get a lot worse before it gets better, but Lord, give us the strength to just do the things that we need to do. Y'all take care. I'm gonna try to punch in on these drive videos more, because that's the only place I can get internet until I'm gonna pop into Verizon over here, actually see what I can do over there. And I love y'all, man. You know, I got lots of friends, I got lots of family, and I love each and every one of you. And that's what it's about, man. Later, idle time, even though you just jumped in, brother.